So the thing that you weirdos don't know yet, like how to be a man. I mean, and I trust. Actually, let's manifest it right now. Man, we're gonna manifest. Manifest. Okay, yeah, we're gonna manifest. We're gonna manifest this right now. It's gonna reach anyone who needs it. It's gonna. This message, this is a divine message, bitch, and it's gonna be delivered in a timely fashion to whoever necessary in the moment necessary for them. You know what I mean? I'm not in control of that, bitch. I'm not God. So, what was that? I don't know what I was gonna say. These are cute. Dude, I was in Walmart the other day. It was the first time I've like walked into Walmart in literally years, bitch. They have cute shit there. First, today's briefing, Strive adds 2.5k BTC to stack as strategy sells. Yeah, the strategy just is not a sellout. Cryptic Krista. You know what I mean? Like that was my username in like 7th grade, bitch. So, I mean, yeah, I'm willing to be cryptic and creepy because why do you need to know everything? No one needs to know everything ever. No one needs to know anything ever, actually, unless it's like for security purposes. And for security purposes also, people need to not know shit unless they do, until they do. You know what I mean? So like, I understand that. That's fine. But anyways, I'm excited. I haven't tried these on yet. There's swim bottoms. That I don't know if that's. I mean, you know, I think there's not much like wingspan there, you know, but I mean, well, mommy will make it work, so she always puts it to work. But this one. So anyways, it was like a whole line. You can like mix and match. Sorry, I'm nervous. I have to trick myself when I channel. Do you know what I mean? So it's more, you'll get the most accuracy out of me when I don't realize I'm doing it. But that's also why like security measures and boundaries are necessary prior to that, because otherwise the pendulum just be swinging, bitch. Because you know what happens to somebody who's you know got targets or whatever, they just be swinging. You're out in the yard, bitch. You out in the yard, you get jumped by 4 dudes in the back. You know, you go down swinging, even if you don't know where you're swinging, but you know you just need to be swinging. But to protect yourself and your seed, do you know what I mean? Like your children. So that's all anything ever is. But like for me, I mean, that was not me projecting anybody. That was not me reporting on anybody else's weather but mine. And so I guess I will just make that specified. So like everything I say ever is take it how it hits, bitch. Unless I tell you exactly how I intended to fucking hit you, bitch. And of course I'm gonna stutter on the fucking that part, because like the part that I needed to be the most stoic, I'm of course gonna stutter. But that's how you know like no one, like you would know if someone was standing there in your face like intentionally trying to stutter. Do you know what I mean? So in a way, signs that display nervousness honestly kind of can, to an extent, just display honesty. Actually, it always displays honesty. That's interesting. That's interesting because when you think about like people that analyze behavior, this is so fucking cute. I'm so excited to put this on. Look at this. Bitch. So the idea here was that you can mix and match. So like, if I get in a weird mood where I was like thinking like that, but then you could do this, and then look at this is so fucking cute, bitch. These are all swimsuits because like I just wanted, you know, like in the summer, like when I'm out with the kids and we're the sprinklers, and when I'm finally able to get the trampoline up that's been sitting in the back there because I can't fucking put it together, bitch. Well, I can. I once spent like 5 hours putting together a trampoline in my mom's backyard by myself, and my fingers were bleeding afterwards because you got to pull and that's a weird memory to pop up right now. Weird. You're right. There has always been weird gashes and scars on those hands. With weird explanations about why. Oh, wow, bitch. I don't like I don't like the incoming correspondence right now, bitch. Yeah, that's gonna be putting some people. Whew. Wow. I mean, only if it's warranted, though, but I would honestly say it's very, like, really very, 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 very warranted. Texan singer-songwriter Casey Lee Musgraves and iconic apparel brand Lee weave a modern spirit of adventure and time-worn tradition into an exclusive collection. Only at Walmart, bitch. The last... Holy shit, there's a 404 on here and an 804. There's an 804, a 404. We got a 5567, 925, yeah. So there's a 96611, 92581, 22208, so. That was really cool. That was oddly, like, all of those numbers oddly hit, like, for me. I guess if this finds anybody, those numbers may resonate for you. What was it, an 8? 8. There was a something. I don't remember. It was like the dog number, the King Odin, the I be docking, the dock be, the port, I port, the, just ships be coming in. You know, like the Mayflower. Like the Mayflower. I was born in May, and my son Joel was born in May, and he was born on 555. Well, he was born on May 5th of 2021, which is 555. 555. Oh, that's cool, because I'm not, I'm 333. So who's the 444? God. God is the 444, and my son is the 555. That makes sense. And then, I'm drawing a blank on that goddamn number, and it's pissing me off. Had an 8 in it. Sounds similar to it sounds kind of similar to the zip code of where I live, but I can't give ooh, did you hear my tummy? So, oh, and then I don't remember if I showed you these ones, but these are also, oh yeah, no, I got these to wear as like not to intentionally get wet. Like I didn't get these to wear as a swimsuit. I got these, honestly, to wear like how I wear these ones. So I could put them on underneath, and then that's like cute. Oh, and my gosh, and I have my cowgirl hat. That's gonna be adorable on 4th of July, bitch. Let freedom ring, honey. Roe v, you know, Roe in the, like, Roe versus Wade stuff. So, oh, and then these, I got these in the same, I got these for the same. Do you know what I mean? So there's some options, and I can, go incognito. Like the DuckDuckGo. I don't remember. This one says, Oh yeah, the thing that is cool about the unfortunate job that women have of child rearing. In this case, it also means, you know, teaching men how to be men, because the pendulum swings. It's okay, bitch. Like, you know, it's, you know, everyone needs help sometimes, and men have needed help for a long time, but this is not to be a feminist, so this is just it's just the lay of the land right now. It's no one's fault. We don't have to place blame, so I was just thinking that the unfortunate, you know, how women have to, like, we have to be standing our ground with these men. Always. Like, in our homes, in our jobs, however it hits, bitch. But unfortunately for us, you know, we have to like think about safety at first. And unfortunately, we have to be willing to, like, withstand certain hardships and difficulties, especially when our kids are involved. And I guess it's just been one of those things this last... Oh yeah, his game, the game be glitching. We're just glitching on the game. Glitching on the game, bitch. I'm sorry. I'm having a hard time. I am very skittish when I do this, and so I have to really, and I need you, that needs to be a thing that people start really opening their eyes to, that people aren't dragging shit on purpose. People should be able, you know, to get their thoughts out however they fucking need to. Both cognitively and otherwise, you know, like THOTS, like, I'm having a hard time. I really want to tell what I wanted to say, but I don't feel like I can right now. And it's stressing me out, but I feel like to say it the best that I need to, I can't say it right now, but I need to, but this is cute to look at. So this was cute, the cute little cover I got that goes, I like that they're all mix and match. I feel like I'm gonna throw up. I feel like I'm gonna throw up and I feel scared and I don't know why. So I'm gonna stop this, and when I feel like I can be tough again, I'll try it again. But I don't, I think yesterday kind of compounded a lot of stressful interest for me. Because I've been an autopilot for so many fucking years. And it's all kind of hitting. And I feel like I haven't completely, like, my body hasn't fully hit land yet. And I'm still trying to process. Yesterday enough to even really fully understand what happened, because it was a lot, but I'm proud of myself. But it was a lot. And all I have to say is that I've received a lot of horrible judgment from people over the past few years. And I need everybody to know that at some point, no one has to understand it right now, and it's not my place to make people understand anything, but at some point when it clicks for everybody because there's enough information or whatever it is, when it starts clicking for people and people start to really understand, the fucking service. You know, we have like a Veterans Day for the men who go out and serve our country. And then we have the issue about the men that come home and struggle because they don't get taken care of after they serve. And we have veterans that are homeless and unfed, and we have, you know, and then I respect that, and that's necessary and needed, because you go and you do something, you put your life at risk for someone or something that's a bigger purpose, that's not only for your family. When someone like, let's say, yeah, a draft bitch, you go out, you're not doing it to just protect your family, you're doing it for other people, for other families, because if you were gonna just protect your family, you can just run for the hills, bitch. But when you understand that you're not doing anything wrong and that there's something else wrong and that it needs to be addressed, I feel like I'm about to fucking pass out. So many fucking women live every single day I think here less is more, so I'm just gonna say in the same energetic circumstances of war as what men deal with when, you know, they strap their boots up and they go into a situation that they don't know if they're going to make if they don't know they're going to make it out. But you do it because you're also aware that with the hand that you're dealt, the circumstances that you're in, the fact that, well, if something happened to me, then where do the kids go? Who would be awarded that? Who would take care of my... Who would take care of them if something happened to me? So women choose to stay in such... They choose to put themselves in war situations, meaning staying with abusers or people that we understand that the kids are in more danger with if we leave. We don't judge our veterans for going out to war. You get some Navy SEALs or some anyone having to go out and do a mission that is putting their life in danger, and they come home and they are not greeted with people judging the fact that there's some shit they had to do that no one really wants to have to do. Do you think they wanted to do that? But they chose to be the bad guy to protect you. And women don't get the same acknowledgement from the same vantage point. And that's not fucking fair. Because women hold shit down when who's holding it down when those men go away? I mean, again, it's not a gender specific thing, so I guess if the roles need to be reversed, however applicable, you know. We should all be at a place to be smart enough to know that certain things don't need disclaimers. Certain things don't need to be specified. We need to start learning how to put 2 and 2 together. I'm embarrassed because I keep having things that come up that I keep wanting to say, and then I get... I think it's gonna take me a little bit to kind of to realize it's... I want to say more, but I also don't want to keep everyone waiting, but I have stuff I need to say. It's so stressful because there's so many years of stuff that nobody fucking knows, and no one's gonna ever fucking know, and no one needs to, but it's a matter of safety and security that it needed to happen, and that certain things needed to be on record. Do you know what I mean? And in order to get certain things on record, you know, sometimes you gotta send a certain, sometimes, you know, to make it less circumstantially specific, nobody should ever be disagreeing with someone's life so much that they forget that there's so much they don't see. Maybe that person is a fucking strong fucking warrior and keeps things or behaves a certain way or does certain things for a bigger goal, for a bigger purpose, And sometimes that person doesn't even fucking know what it is. They just know that they're supposed to be doing it. And again, usually these are also positions where circumstances where it's something that you already got yourself into contractually. And you could take that anyway. Being enlisted in the military, you're committing to a certain amount of time. Getting married to someone, you're legally binded to, you know. I don't remember what I was going to say after that. There was something I was going to say and then I got scared again. Damn it, it was important. It's... Actually, I think that is a really good way of putting it, is that, yeah, we need to understand that sometimes contractually there's things people can't say for safety. And, I think it just really speaks to, you know, like what Jesus talked about with all of like the non-judgment. Similar to non-disparagement. Because regardless of how someone behaves or what you say or think, anyone says or thinks or does in any situation, somebody else could take the face value of it and judge or disparage for like I just feel like, come on, people. Like, people are smarter by now. We've got to be evolving as a society. I don't know. I sometimes do that. Actually, the way I said that, though, that makes me think more that Jesus wasn't, you know, he was a teacher, is a teacher. You know, he didn't want there should be nothing about like a priesthood or a priest or an elder or a whoever, because every time I get so close to saying certain things, it goes away and I hate it. It's embarrassing. Because I just want to be able to get out what I need to get out and I can't. It's embarrassing. Just, you know, let's start thanking people and being gracious for people who have served in any capacity, who have served other people in any capacity, in any way that serves somebody, meaning that serves them. It runs away from me every time. I'm so sick of this. I want to not be scared about it anymore. My hands are like on fire, bitch. And I'm embarrassed because I feel like my crying sounds sound fake. Because I'm just embarrassed. I don't know. Okay. 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 Oh, that's weird, bitch. Oh, that's weird. No, this is weird. This helped me because I looked and I saw it said miracle and it helped. It just like, because, I don't know, and, the numbers, I sometimes look at numbers because they help me. Like when I see a number, I don't know, it's embarrassing. I know people think that's dumb and stupid and psychotic or whatever. But this one says 77.8, but it says 778 ml.
But it says 262 on the thing, and I like 626. Stitch bitch. Oh yeah, the Ohana means family, and family means that nobody gets left behind. And sometimes people have to do certain things and leave people behind on purpose, knowing that you're gonna be the asshole. But it's because you don't want to leave your family behind. You have to go. You have to say, hey, I have to. However that last interaction looks, you know what I mean? Whether it's specifically, you know, and I mean that referencing like my family. And this is what Jesus meant by forgiveness. Sorry, I'm so embarrassed. That we have to be able to understand that we're not always going to understand it. We need to understand that when somebody has to do something hard that makes them look shady or sketchy or whatever, sometimes you gotta do stuff.
I just realized, bitch, that the wrong people will take everything I said way left field.
The barcode numbers on this. The barcode number on this says 815 815 519 519 18 337 9. Yeah, it started with a 3, but there was a 3 and then all that shit in the middle and then a 9.
369, bitch. Oh my, holy shit, bitch. The 6. That's why they want you to, you know, I've always made that joke. 666. They want you to think that's the devil's number, but really it's a number of personal accountability and integrity and, you know, cognitive choice and decision making. What kind of stuff does that sound like? Stuff that another teacher I previously referenced said. Do you know what I mean? We need to understand that contextually.
Oh, this also says 2111 3065, which is cool because the 65 is 11, so it's really a 21113 11. But then that's also the 2 and the 1 would be a 3, so then you could also do 3113, which is cool because that's also a mirrored number. But then also the 3113 is also a 44, 4 and 4, and then that's also an 8. 8 is divine order. And then when I said that, I heard the word warranted, but I don't know what that means. I don't know the relevancy of that because it's just not related to me. I don't know. I couldn't explain that. So hopefully someone could help me, please, quickly. And then L5181, which is cool because the 181. Oh yeah, that, you know, 181. B, like ball. Fireball. Anyways, 687. 687. Personal accountability. 8, the whatever. Oh, and then it's 700. But sometimes I read things backwards, and I also like to look at that as 007. And I guess all of this, I can't tell you for sure right now, but when I'm able to rest finally,
when I know that me and my children are safe and adequately, you're just safe. All I need is protected. I'm annoyed, bitch, because I was gonna drive it home really good. That was it. Oh yeah, the song where it's like, I am calling upon those. Oh well, it's not a song, bitch. It's calling upon those nations to something. I don't remember. I'm so mad. It's the George. It's the. He's like, now watch this drive. Yeah. I'm annoyed because I was the 007 thing. It was the double B5 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 is changed, so be the change. B5 Beehive Beehive Bees in the trap, bitch. Yeah. There's a reason that queens, or with the queen bee, remains in a centered, stable location. And there's a reason that, we could learn from nature. We all know that. And I guess just when you wanna judge the way a mother protects her children under stress, or you don't understand the fact that sometimes a mother has to kind of give it to God and know that she's potentially putting her children in a dangerous situation because she trusts that God's handling the other half, and that she has to do certain hard things and kind of be the little Trojan horse, And, I don't know. If my hubby were to come home, I'm just thinking generally about people who judge women for how they how they handle leaving a marriage, or how they handle leaving anybody, or how they handle protecting their children if they have to block the father for specific purposes. Nobody should ever be judging or criticizing that, because you and I both know, bitch. If you're waiting over there at the dock, bitch, or whatever, and you see your hubby docking, your hubby is pulling in, you're not gonna be. You're just like, that's 007. It's also like the similar thing as like when it's like, how the girls like the bad, like women like we can kind of fall for the bad boys sometimes. But when you're in that place and you're like, kind of, you're in that place, you're like, wow, he's tough and strong and like badass, and that's hot, like badass, 007. My tummy is growling. Hungry. Okay, that's maybe why I'm having a hard time, is because I'm hungry, and I think that sometimes when I eat first, I do better. I was thinking about that the other day. I think I don't think I know, but I think that is also what Jesus meant. When you eat at a table, you don't have to understand or agree or even eat the same things as everybody at the table. But you observe the table. And again, God, universe, is the one that sits you at the table and walks you into situations where other people will view it as dangerous or reckless or even think it's unnecessary. But you have to sometimes for intel. Because when you're going to sit and break bread with someone at a table, you should probably watch and enjoy yourself long enough to notice if they're eating the bread or not. I'll be out in a second, honey. And then if they don't eat the bread, if they don't break bread with you at the table that you both are sitting at, you can kind of assume that there must be something in the bread that is not healthy or safe for me. But how would you know that if you didn't agree to sit down? How can you protect other people from that bread being sold to other people if you don't understand that someone's got to go in there?
Mom, I opened animal crackers. I opened the animal crackers for you.
Oh, thank you, honey. I'll be out in a minute, all right?
I switched the red on the cracker animals.
He twisted the red on the cracker animals. Okay, buddy, thank you. Oh, lid. I heard red. Wow, that is that. No, I genuinely thought he said red. I did not hear lid. I heard red. I don't have any, but I do need to order drinks because I am thirsty. And sometimes people have to spend money unnecessarily for the receipts. You know what I mean? Okay, yeah, let me finish up what I'm doing. That was at 37. That was cool. Sorry, I don't have my glasses. I'm embarrassed. I wasn't trying to be creepy in the camera. I was trying to read that. I was not trying to be weird or look at you weird. You might look at someone and think they're a dumb fucking irresponsible bitch. Okay. But in time, like divine timing, whoever needs to understand will see it for the fucking 007 that it is, or that it was, or however it is warranted and executed, so. So yeah, when someone says, let us eat, yeah, let us eat so that I can make sure that you're going to eat with me. Because if you're going to sit at the same table as me and try to offer me a food that you yourself wouldn't offer or eat, then what are we doing? Let's talk about the real reason why we're here. And someone being willing to do that is already giving more than should be necessary. So yeah. I was trying to be funny and I was gonna pop them back really charismatic, but I am energetically still trying to calibrate to, being cast out at sea, and then you finally reach land and you finally are like, holy shit, holy fuck. You finally get off the roller coaster that was the most terrifying experience for however long of your life. And sometimes you get off the roller coaster and you don't even realize you're off of it because you become so adjusted and calibrated, the fight or flight, right? that then you don't notice. Okay, yeah. So this whole thing was really just a message for me. It was just it was just really a way of me explaining to myself out loud, because I tend to need to say things out loud so that to hear my own thoughts, so that I know which thoughts are mine. Right? When people get in your head. Yeah? I understand. Sometimes when we're here, yeah. So it wasn't real, but I know what you were talking about, because sometimes I get spooked by stuff, and I feel like I'm seeing things that are making me nervous or that scare me, or my kids say stuff that I'm kind of like, what the you know? Yeah. And like my son Joel just said, I mean, he said that on his own. I didn't even have to even explain it. And you notice I didn't have to get defensive about hearing what he had to say, because I already know. There's no fucking, that's not even the case here. So where is the case? Because he said it. It obviously exists or was experienced somewhere. And I know it wasn't here. Tic-tac, like TikTok. Oh, okay. Yeah. Tick-tock, tick-tock. I think the song, Kesha, tick-tock on the clock. But I think that other people watching this are going to take it in more of like a father time, grandfather clock, swinging really like.
Mom, can we start you? I'm going to start you bathroom. You were in the bath.
I took a bath last night, yeah.
You always took a bath.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And why did you not throw my apple? You not threw away my apple. You didn't throw away my apple.
Well, because I haven't went downstairs yet. I was just going to... I don't want to throw that type of stuff away in the trash right here, because if you throw an apple away, it's going to decay. And I don't want it decaying in here. You know what I mean? So I was just going to take it out when I take it out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you always take it out of there?
Well, no. When I go downstairs, I'll put it in the trash that goes out right away.
Yeah, but it gets...
GoDaddy, a product's been removed.
It gets
Weird from my pocket. Weird.
It gets bouquet when it's in the trash can.
It gets bouquet?
It gets okay. It gets bouquet. Apple when it's in the trash can.
Yeah, we need to stop letting women get their flowers once they're decayed. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Get those pokey things.
There was a lot of historical references in there, and so I guess
Mom.
if you know your history, that you'll know how.
Mom.
Yeah. Was it 4440? Yeah, son.
I want to take those going.
Oh no, we cannot touch that. It's a safety thing.
Oh, I'm not gonna touch it.
Yeah.
Is it gonna kill me?
Well, no, but
What if I touch it?
it's we need to understand that certain things could, but it should never be the intent.
Mom.
Huh?
When I touch it with my finger, does it make my finger have a hole?
I mean, no, but
Okay.
it still should just be safe. I don't know.
Yeah, but it's just but I think it doesn't make when someone touches it with its finger and it doesn't get a hole and it doesn't get blood off the hole. Mom, why are you just looking at
I'm just thinking about what you said so that I can understand. I don't understand what you said. But thank you for telling me. So, everything is about context.
here.
Everything is about context.
When I'm in your room.
Hi, sweetie. I love you. How'd you sleep?
Mommy, you can see Linda.
I can see her through the mirror.
You can. Can you pick me up and I can see the phone and see Linda?